worthless. A sense of hopelessness about life. If depression has you thinking seriously about suicide, this book is not enough. Please see a mental health professional as soon as possible. CBT also helps with many other problems, including problematic anger, perfectionism, low self-esteem, shame, guilt, procrastination. This little book teaches core tools and practices of CBT that you can start using to get relief from emotional suffering. The first 3 chapters help you identify 3 kinds of thoughts that can become patterns and cause emotional suffering: automatic thoughts, limited thinking, hot thoughts. The next 3 chapters teach practices you can use to release old patterns of thinking and feeling and learn new ones. Relaxation, helpful for most issues. Worry control, especially helpful for anxiety. Mobilization, especially helpful for depression. There are downloadable and printable materials available to support your super simple CBT practices at newharbinger.com/48695. You are also welcome to use a journal instead. Congratulations on embarking on this voyage of self-discovery and healing. The techniques presented in this book offer you real promise that help is on the way. With patience and a little effort, you can start to feel better soon. Chapter 1. Automatic Thoughts. As you now know, thoughts cause feelings. Many emotions are preceded and caused by a thought, however abbreviated, fleeting, or unnoticed that thought may be. This is often represented as the ABC model of emotions, where A stands for activating event, B stands for belief or thought, and C stands for consequence or feeling. A, event, to B, thought, to C, feeling. Here's an example. A, event. You get into your car and turn the key, and nothing happens. B, thought. You interpret the event by saying to yourself, "Oh no, my battery's dead. This is awful. I'm stuck, and I'll be late." C, feeling. You experience an emotion appropriate to your thoughts. In this case, you feel depressed and anxious about being late. But when you change the thought, you change the feeling. If your next thought was, "My teenager must have left the car's lights on all night again," you might have felt anger. But if you had thought, "I'll have an extra cup of coffee, relax, and wait for a jump from the tow truck," you would have felt mild annoyance at most. Automatic thoughts like these pop into your mind in response to a trigger and without your intent. In this chapter, you will learn how to recognize and uncover the automatic thoughts in this cycle. Then you will learn to hear your own automatic thoughts, so you can begin to record them in a thought journal. This is an extremely useful approach for exploring, confronting, and changing patterns of negative thinking. Feedback loops. The event-thought-feeling sequence is the basic building block of emotional life. But the building blocks can become very jumbled and confusing. In real life, people typically don't experience a simple series of ABC reactions, each with its own discrete activating event, thought, and resultant feeling. More often, a series of ABC reactions join to form a feedback loop in which the ending feeling from one sequence becomes the starting event for another sequence. In the case of painful feelings, a negative feedback loop can occur. This happens when an uncomfortable feeling itself becomes an activating event, the subject of further thoughts which produce more painful feelings, which become a larger event, inspiring more negative thoughts, and so on. Feelings have physiological components.